Right. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Is the bold and provocative talk with Captain Jim Ross, produced and directed by Blues World Productions. Tanko. So today we are going to talk about the consciousness levels. Consciousness levels because I find and I hear most people baratore naki conscious, na I'm conscious. And now when someone says that and when you understand the different levels of consciousness, you then hear or mutu abulele because when you talk of consciousness, guys, we have three levels of consciousness. Number one, we say it's primitive consciousness. Number two is mass consciousness. And mass consciousness, some people they are saying is a collective consciousness. Then you get the last one, the third one, which is critical consciousness. Right now, let's go to dismantle the primitive consciousness. Primitive consciousness is those people who have fundamental awareness. Good fundamental awareness is for those people who are primitive consciousness. Good primitive consciousness is those people they are comfortable and happy with what they know where they are. They have no business in acquiring more or knowing more. Those are primitive consciousness people. And primitive, as you say, is a fundamental awareness. You are aware of your norms. You are aware of your surroundings only, but what's happening then those are primitive conscious people. And then you get the mass conscious people. The mass conscious people, sometimes you say it's a collective conscious people. Now the mass conscious people, they are happy with what the mass is saying, with them or what the mass is allowing or what is deemed as normal to a certain area. Baba shapuka yon. Like to be very practical in example here. The mass conscious people you find in an area like for example like Mabopane, so in an area like Mabopane, but they find it very right and they see nothing wrong when a man is physically abusing a female counterpart or a female person. It's normal, Kobon. Those are mass conscious people. What majority is saying, as a collective, we are saying 1, 2, 3. Those are mass conscious people. Then you get the last one, which is the critical conscious people. The critical conscious people, you find out is those people who, when they see something and when they get something, they don't just take it and move with it. They interrogate that particular thing. They interrogate it, okay, as much as Larry ham matter, Kim Sadua high, on all right, home matter. Yena over man. And by the way, why can't moto anal right ya betha motho mongwe instead of go lukisa taba ka molomo? Those are critical people. Those are critically conscious people. And critical, they are people who review, reset. They review an issue or an item and they reset according to what makes sense to them. I hope we understand the different levels of consciousness, which is primitive, mass, and critical. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know yourself. You know yourself. Are you primitive, critical, or mass? Decision care how, as we are bold and provocative talk, we are in pursuing of you knowing yourself, you understanding yourself. Thank God right through.